History of the Brexit. In the year 2004, 37 members of the European Parliament from the UK, Poland, Denmark and Sweden founded a new European Parliament group called Independence and Democracy. The main goal of this group was to reject newly proposed treaties. Some delegations within the group even advocated the complete withdrawal of their countries from the EU, whilst others only wished to further limit the European integration. The elections in 2004 saw a big anti-establishment vote in favor of Eurosceptic parties, which afterwards took around a quarter of the seats available.
Brexit. Because of this new Eurosceptic power referendum, a vote in which nearly everyone of voting age can take part, was held on Thursday the 23rd of June 2016. This will decide whether the UK should leave or remain in the European Union. Leaving won by 51.9% to 48.1%. They did this because compared to other countries, Britain had relatively high unemployment. Also, the UK's trade percentage has decreased with 20%. They would rather trade with the USA because they feel that would make them more money. Many people disliked that many migrants were entering the UK. This was all possible because of freedom of movement, a law made by the EU.
Effects of the Brexit.
Second vote. The first few days after the vote, it is said that 3 million signed a petition for a new vote. They stated that too little people had voted last time. After 100,000 people sign a document, the parliament is forced to look into it. It is still uncertain whether these numbers are true.
Scotland and Ireland. In both Scotland and Ireland, the majority of the voters chose to stay in the EU. Back in 2004, Scotland already had a vote to become independent from the United Kingdom, where 55% voted against. Back then, the main argument against leaving was that Scotland's place in the EU would become uncertain. However, because of the Brexit, this was no longer a valid argument. The day after the Brexit won the vote, the Scottish SNP government started working on a new independence vote.
I am appealing to every single one of you to listen very carefully to what I have to say.
In North Ireland, Martin McGuinness called for a vote to join forces with Ireland. This would grant them a place in the EU.
Financial side. The value of the pound dropped to a staggering £130 after the vote. This is the lowest it has been since 1985. London used to be established as the bank city of Europe. Now it's uncertain whether they will keep that name. Frankfurt, Paris and Dublin have already signed themselves up as a successor.
From our perspective, the outcome of the vote has inspired political parties from countries all over Europe to propose theirs to leave the EU as well. In France they are talking about a Frexit and the leader of the Dutch PVV, Geert Wilders, wants an exit.
What to look forward to? The 13th of December 2018, Britain will have a final decision whether or not to leave the EU. If Britain decides to do so, they will leave on 29 March 2019. This is scheduled for exactly 11 p.m. United Kingdom time. Until the 31st of December 2020, there will be a transition period for all cooperation to adapt to the new regulations.